Hi all, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about template method design pattern. I have already covered creational design patterns and structural design patterns, and we are almost near to end to behavioral design patterns. If you miss those videos, I'll put the link in description, so please go and watch. Now let's discuss about what exactly template method design pattern like. Before that, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that it will motivate me to make more videos. So what exactly template design pattern like? Let's list down what all things are required for preparation of cake. Let's say I was preparing cake. So what things are required? One is basically a cake powder, and second thing, what extra things are required? Second thing is basically oven, and second thing, let's say sugar, or let's say dry fruits, all these things, dry fruits. So basically, if you see, these all things are required for preparing a cake, right? And also, if you think about, this is very basic ingredients to prepare a cake, so. And also, let's say if you want to prepare a cake, egg cake, basically this is eggless cake. There is no egg is involved here, right? Now you want to prepare a cake called egg cake. So you will add extra thing called egg cake. Now let's say someone asks you to prepare let's say chocolate cake. So you have added chocolate on top of cake. So let someone ask you to prepare let's say chocolate cake with vanilla flavor So initially when we are when we have four ingredients, our cake was prepared. So these are all extra things which came. These are basically customization. So generally in any, if you are going to any hotel, right, there we generally ask for customization. Okay, I want this extra thing, particular things when it comes to burger, right, I want cheeseburger, I want hamburger, I want chicken burger, I want double layer big burger. So but burger has very basic things are there. These are basically on top of that. Now exactly how, why I'm basically saying this, why I was talking about food, because if you're saying about food, people will understand more. Because why it's template design patterns basically relates to just now whatever I have examples which I discussed, so which means with these four with these four ingredients we prepare the cake. So this is our basically template, this is our blueprint. So wherever we go, we have this recipe, we prepare this one. On top of that, we mix the egg while baking the cake, and also we added chocolate on top of that, and we added a vanilla flavor. So these are basically extra things, customizable things, but this is basically my template. I can prepare a cake. So let's say this basically we make it as cake as an interface. So these are customizations, right? Let's say there are different implementations are there. Let's say implementation one, egg cake, and let's say chocolate egg cake, or chocolate cake, or let's say vanilla flavored cake, or different. These are different child classes which are basically implementing the template called cake, and then it was overriding the whatever things we want, and also it was adding whatever customizable things we extra wants to add to the particular cake. Let's see the standard definition, and also a class diagram, and see some example with pizza, so you'll get more idea. Let's talk about intent. Define the skeleton of an algorithm in an operation, differing some steps to subclasses. We have a blueprint, so we are differing some steps to subclasses, so that cake will take care about all those things. So template method lets subclasses redefine certain steps of an algorithm without changing the algorithm structure. So the cake is not changing. They're adding customizations. They're adding instead of chocolate, they might be add vanilla. Instead of veg, they might be add egg. So these are all subclasses will do, but the basic, without changing the basic algorithm structure. That's the main important thing. The template method is adopted in frameworks in which each applies the domain immutable of components while allowing placeholders for modification of choices. That's exactly how in the actual definition of template method. So there are like multiple reasons why template method are used. Like template method designs pattern allows subclasses to specify behavioral patterns which are achieved by using concept of method overriding. You understand like overriding and overloading. So you have an abstract class and you have an actual class. So you are basically extend the abstract class, and you can basically override the abstract properties in your in your subclass. So that's basically overriding, like. So which means like you are not changing the existing algorithm structure, but you are adding customizations, like you are basically overriding some steps. Those are like customizable steps, like to prevent code duplication. So in the software world, like there is a one principle called dry principle. Dry in the means don't repeat yourself principle, like. So if one class is basically providing everything, just extend the class and use all those things and do whatever you want in the particular subclass, which makes very lightweighted, like. So to overall, the workflow structure is applied once in the algorithm of the abstract class, as well as any changes are applied in the subclasses, like. So unlike a basic polymorphism override in which the underlying function is completely rebuilt, enabling drastic changes to the workflow, just the specific of the process are permitted to alter, like. So let's see, we have an abstract class, we have a template method, and there are like primitive operations are there, like. So there are like for abstract class implemented different concrete classes. So depending upon which concrete class we want to use, we can override that those primitive operations from abstract class, and we can customize in that those things in the concrete class. So you can read all those things. These all things are like which I just now told, right? All these are repeating only. Let's see an examples. Like let's see, there are two examples. We can discuss the programmatically third example. Let's see how you construct the house, like. So you have like built foundation. So you basically build the foundation, and then you will construct the pillars, and you construct the walls, and construct the windows. So you can construct the slab. So these are like basic properties, your blueprint for the particular house. On top of that, you can customize with the wooden house, or you can make completely glass houses. These all are like basically customization, like. And for example, when you build a computer, like you have add the motherboard, and you have add setup motherboard and add processor. Then you can add like what graphics card and what kind of hard drive. These all are like basically customizable things. Now let's discuss in detail about like that template design pattern with basically Java example. So we have an abstract class called pizza maker. So what it will do basically make the pizza. So what things it will first prepare, it will prepare the particular base, and then it bake and then it pre-bake crust, and then it prepare ingredients, and then it add toppings, and then it bake the pizza. So if customer wants packed pizza, you will pack the pizza. So these are like basically different things are there in the pizza. So where you basically change here, what are the points you identified? Okay, these things it can be customizable, so that other pizzas who are basically extending this one, they can customize. Which means like while preparing ingredients here, okay, I want like lots of veggie pizza. I want more cheese over here. I want more chicken wings in the pizza. So I want like mutton. So these are all like ingredients, and you want all the add-ons like on top of pizza, like all the decorative items you want on top of pizza, like. So which means these two are basically customizable things, and this is like basically blueprint. So you have blueprint ready. So let's say this pizza is extends by non-veg pizza. What basically it will do? They will basically overriding the prepare ingredients and add toppings. In the default, we are not implementing the prepare ingredients and add toppings. So non-veg pizza can implement. So I'm preparing chicken, onion, chicken, soya sauce, smoked chicken, everything. In toppings, I was adding cheese, pepper, barbecue sauce, everything. When it comes to veg also, instead of chicken, I will add mushrooms, tomato, onions, very curry leaves. In the toppings, I will add like mozzarella cheese, tomato sauce, everything, like. So which means like whenever someone tries to make the veg pizza or non-veg pizza, where basically the extends from the abstract class called pizza maker, they are not basically altering the basic algorithm structure, like. They are just basically overriding where we can basically customize things, like. So if you see the main method, so I'll making veg pizza. So I'll do veg pizza. I'm making non-veg pizza. I'll do non-veg pizza. Like if you run the program, you'll basically get okay. Preparing pizza with all those things, it will take 3 minutes. And here I'm asking veg pizza, right? So it will take these mushrooms and sauce, and then baking pizza and delivered box. And here also everything was same. These are all like same. Nothing was changed. And while preparing ingredients and also adding toppings was changed. Like from the like it will only differentiate between the non-veg pizza and veg pizza. So this but everything basic is there in the pizza maker itself. Like so prepare pizza dough with plain break for like a baking crust, baking pizza, like pizza delivery box, everything like. So I think you understand what exactly I was intending to tell. So the basic algorithm you are not changing. So if you see, let template method, let subclasses redefine certain steps of an algorithm without changing the algorithm structure. If you understand this one, you can implement your own algorithm. So this is also very easy pattern, like most commonly used in real world applications. So let's say whenever you want to write a blog, like you're writing a blog in Confluence, there are already some predefined templates are there. Like one more best example is like, let's say you're working on like React or Angular or like Vue.js. So whenever you build a program, they will already pre-written things are like hello world. So you are modifying accordingly, like, but everything configuration, everything pre-written, like it was executable code. So you are customizing, like you are basically writing on like instead of hello world, you want something, right? You are overriding those complete thing, but ultimately you're running on the same code base, which are like it was those things are coming while creating the code, like because those are all like templates which are like not changed, like. So this is how exactly template pattern should be. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you learn anything, so please like and subscribe and share to your friends. And also don't forget to mention anything in comment section if you face any difficulties of understanding, so that I'll try to explain everything in detail one more time. So I think that's it for today's tutorial. So by the next video, we are completing behavioral design patterns. So it will be completed with visitor design pattern. So we have complete design patterns playlist in my channel, so you can go and refer like. So please like and subscribe. We'll soon meet in the next video. For now, bye bye.